And happy Monday. Whew. Hope everyone had a decent weekend. Let's see, where's... there's everything. Okay, gonna pour some hot water, then we can get going. I'm a little off this morning, just not firing on all cylinders. Can't toss that. Okay, hold on. Clearing off the desk a little bit. Friday's social is still on my desk, so got it cleaned up a little. Let's update the little text. Let's get the chat on the screen. Good morning, Zenacron. There we go. Let's make sure that thing's on. Okay. Oh, and I just noticed it's got the little chat box there. We can clip that out. Can we? Desktop? Here. There we go. Had to time travel to undo Java? Oh, goodness. I need to log into this box over here for a moment. It wasn't taking my password. It says my password's incorrect. I don't believe it. Oh. Okay. I must have mistyped my username. Good morning, Glitch. Cozy White Bear. How you doing? Better to bing it. We've got some time today. Font a little. look at web. Okay. So when we start up the web pieces, we are going to start up Axum like normal. We could do that inside of a supervisor. Do we need to? No. But it would be useful for being able to shut it down or restart it or whatever. Apparently your cat wanted you to take a break from programming, so you came here. Oh, welcome. Welcome. Oof, just on the edge of being too hot. All right. Now, I wanted to take another peek at the Bastion API. Here we go. I was thinking about Bastion this weekend. So we can create a supervisor ref. Children and children ref. Child ref? What is child ref? Children ref? Oh, a children group versus a child. Oh, interesting. Supervision trees, that's right. Nice and early on a Monday morning. Oh, yes. I had not seen child ref before. That's interesting. Okay, the context, I think I get. Dispatcher. Special module that allows users to interact and communicate with a group of actors. Okay. That's the messaging. Wait. It's not. The distributors, the messaging. What is the difference between dispatcher and distributor? Distributor allows you to send messages to children. Dispatcher. Ooh, here we go. Our daily dose of punny goodness. Somebody asked. Somebody asked me who I was rooting for in the Super Bowl. I replied, the soup. That is bad. That is bad. Good morning, better. Dispatcher map, recipient map. Interesting. Okay. But this, how do we get a child ref? Oh, anonymously. Yeah. I see how these things work. Oh, interesting. This message returns unit. What does the stop message look like? Wonder if it's the word stop. Who knows? All right. Well, recipient, child ref clone, current. Okay, so we can get a child ref from cloning the child ref, a round robin handler, the next recipient, all recipient, or the Bastion context. So you can get a reference to yourself here. Oh, interesting. That might be useful. Okay, but let's start to tease apart these other pieces. I like what we did with having some of this logic extracted. I don't like having these big blocks here. I would rather it read more like a story. So and in this case, we are inside of the web module, which, if you don't remember, let's find our little blackboard, wherever it is. Here we go. This is our application here. All right. This little module right there is what we're working on. Cargo Insta? What is Cargo Insta? Snapshot reviewing. Oh. Snapshot testing. Wow. That's cool. Follow. All right. We were going to change something here. We are going to start the Axum process here. So what does that look like? And Mo Alley, thank you for that raid. Good morning. Happy Monday. What were you working on today? Gotcha. We're going to need a start Axum function. Copying a lot from another Rust-based TOI program turned out to be harder than you thought. Oh, okay. You're stealing and modifying for your project. Oh, you know, what is it they say? You know, great artists steal. Just watch out for license issues. Oh, I love that little icon. That looks pretty darn cool. Yeah. What is the... This one's... Ah, I see. So it receives children, returns children. Got it. Children dot what? Oh, does it not know the... Oh, Helix. Oh, you get me. All right, so... There we go. Just want all of Prelude. Okay. Let's go back to... Oh, where is it? Start the children. There we go. You tried it? Couldn't do it. Went back to NeoVim. Yeah, we are using Helix. Trying it out. There are some motions I definitely miss. But generally, I'm okay with it. Still trying to get better at it. All right. Now that we have this start children piece, we need to return children. Their name. Maxim server. Oops. With exec, we will need... This should just be more or less a singleton here. It doesn't need to have redundancy. And now I, in this case, I do not like how it highlights certain things. I think the highlight color should be a little different. You don't like how it highlights each time? Paragraph motions aren't there from you. Yeah. Yeah, YAP. Yeah, for me, a lot of the like, well, here we're using Challenger Deep, so we could change the color scheme. I think that over here, CD config. Let's change it. UI.highlight is green. But what is that other? Here's all the colors. Foreground, background. What would it be? Keyword? No. tag, construction, function, constant. This is all just language. Sir, help. Status line, window, pop-up, linear. Selection, gray. No, we don't want that. Okay. I think it's this one. So line 8. And what do we have for gray? Working this. Not what I wanted. It says that it yanked to the primary clipboard, but I don't think it did. No, it didn't. It just has my Discord announcement in it. A6, no, okay, there's another way. We can hit space, then we can hit capital Y. There we go. Now the Google one's a little better. If you search for a hex color in Google, you can also modify it. Or you used to be able to. I want the lightness to change a little bit. In fact, I'm going to have another palette. I'm just going to leave gray. So who knows where gray is actually being used. I want gray. Yeah, there's a number of places. UI.menu.selected. Okay. Let's just add a new one. Oh, in comment as well? Oh, that's foreground though. Highlight equals, and I want it just lighter than the background. Oh, you gotta go? Alright, man. Well, thanks again for the raid. So our background is this color. Oh, there it is. Okay. And basically we just want to take it a little brighter. Like up to here. Something like that. Try this one. Oh, no, wrong one. Okay, now let's go fix line 8. Okay. That has been bugging me for a while. Let's see what it looks like now. Lib. Okay. Back to where we were. Where is that? Oh, line 77. Here we are. Oh, much better. Look at that. You can actually see the text. Little improvements. All right. So much better. It looks like it takes a context and returns unit. Okay. Bastion context. in here. That's fine. We'll get rid of that line. Do we need to return a future? Yes, okay. So we'll start Axum inside of there. Now, what do we do to start Axum? Right, Axum, as we found out recently, is really just this kind of, it's a router, it's, I forget what else it is, but there's a couple of little pieces that it adds on top of Tower and Hyper. So let's go look at Axum again. Router. It does not have its own middleware. Uses Tower service. Okay. So basically we just create a route and then, you know, bind a server to it. Let's do that. And thank you, Brooke. Thank you for that raid. Happy Monday, Brooke. And welcome, raiders. Oh. Good morning. How was your stream? Oh my goodness, this music is so sleepy. I didn't even notice. You guys should have told me. It was literally called Lullaby. Wow. Okay, we're going lo-fi here. Hopefully we get a little bit more energy. Tonic uses Axum internally for routing. It's that agnostic. Oh wow. It was good. Building an LMS, learning management. Oh, interesting. Cool. Already asleep. Well, that's cool. A learning management system. What's my font? Here, I believe it is Fira Code. F-I-R-A, Fira Code. And if you want the link, we have that. I think it's in my Visual Studio settings, which I'm not using at the moment. Here. It's F-I-R-A. Fira Code. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Eat sheet? No, where is it? Oh, I must have clicked on something I'm downloading. Cancel that. Proggy clean. I don't see that one. This one's also sleepy. I need a little bit more energy. Oh, where? I search for iOS, I get no hits on this page. Last row. Oh, you can't search on this page. Oh, that's messed up. Oh, because they're all images. Haha. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, here it is. This one here. Oh, that is narrow. That is narrow. Hack nerd font. Nice. Sadly, the images probably take up less space than actually packaging a portion of the fonts. Either that or it was just easier. It's probably just easier. I'm guessing it'd be smaller if they just had a really tiny version of that font with just those characters in it. They have a lot of nice fonts over here. Symbols nerd font. They do look pretty good. Okay. We're gonna get Axum up and running. That should bind it. Let's see. Cannot move out of that. Yes, we know. This is going to be a lot different. We no longer need to listen. So we're going to comment out large chunks of code. Let's just delete it all. And what's this one? This is where we're receiving. No, what is this? Oh, it is. Web client bootstrap. Right. Well, that was fun when we did this, but it's time. Okay. We will have unused pieces now. Ah. Goodbye. Okay. Most of that's just going to come back. I like this little diagnostics panel. That is really nice. I like that. Helix. Oh, Brooke. All right. Well, have a good Monday at work. Take care, man. Let's see if this runs. Where's Rust? Rustretto. Cargo run. Dash P. No, just cargo run should work. Oh, because we have the experiment live view in there as well. All right. Let's see if we have. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Bastion. Lots of Bastion in here. Makes sense. I'm looking for Axum, see if it did anything, if it logged anything. I don't see anything. And localhost 3000. It says hello world. The most complicated web hello world piece yet. Okay. So we have this child, we start Axum, right? But our goal is to use Axum Live View. So if we look at what we were doing for Live View, oh, hyper logged some stuff. I missed it. Oh, there. There it is. Huh. Okay. Yep. Go ahead and kill it. So in the example, in the pieces we saw before, we started it in a slightly different way. Set up a live view. Here's our root. We have a little counter. This is the example from the Axum live view example section. So we need to migrate some of this in there. Least over-engineered piece of Rust code. Okay. Let's start to take pieces from here into the other project. Now, when we start up Axum, this here, how do we want to do configs? We could use command line arguments. We could use env files. I am a little bit more fond of env configs. .env. Oh, what is .env? And we need to fast forward this song too. All right. Seems okay. Oh, I see. I see. wonder why it just wasn't like handed out over, right? Like there's people would be willing to maintain it. Gabes, thank you for that follow. And AAGAB, thank you for that follow. Huh? My mind is left spinning. How do I pronounce that? Firapinch, thank you for that follow. Oh, I see. I found out recently that my old CEO passed away. I was like, sorry. Speaking about abandoning things the hard way. Yeah. Easy Rust. I wish I could remember what that actually ended up going to. Easy Rust. Oh, that's there are some YouTube tutorials on Rust. Pretty good. You don't have to have an editor, anything like that set up. Just a bunch of tutorials, little snippets, very short, less than 10 minutes. On learning little pieces of Rust. You're very welcome. Okay, let's go with .env. We need to add that to main and just main, isn't it? Multi-line support? Improve docs. Okay. Or do I add .env? What you really love is env. They work in tandem. So .env is the one that actually looks up the .env files. And env? Oh. It takes the configs and puts them into structs. Well, that's handy. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Seems all right. Add env as well. Let's go back to main, server main, and we need to set up .env. Path. Yes. I don't really want to use a home directory for this because it's not an application that typically uses like home directories, right? But it should be able to have .env files or just regular environment variables set from, let's say, Kubernetes or whatever, right? Which would be the 12-factor app rules, right? Let's set up our tracing first, and then we'll set up the .env and .env. .env from path. We don't want that. We just want some... Oh, interesting. So here you can actually... Under... multiples. Interesting. We just give it a path. Okay. Keep it simple. I imagine we could specify more than one here. .env. Okay, that's probably what I want. Try to load that .env file in the PWD. Oh, sure. that is exactly what I want. I missed that. All right. Yeah. Does that not return a result? It does return a result. Oh, but we are not... Yeah. Loading environment variables. It's useful for the stream, right? If I ever need secrets or something, I can actually tuck them away to where they don't risk getting leaked. It's more because of the stream than what we really want. Because you're right. Typically you would load secrets from some sort of secrets provider and they would become available in the environment. However, due to all right, so there we have that, and then we could use env. And we get our little config. We need Saturday here, don't we? U16 for the web port. Yes, and that as well. Hey, Supercuber, how you doing? Okay. So we need Saturday. Do we have Saturday? I don't think we do. Not for server. Could be better now. Do I have to restart the LSP for that? LSP. Restart. Tabs versus spaces. All right. Oh, starting the flame wars early in the week. All right. Yeah. Debug assertions. Okay. This is never used. Fine. Okay. Okay. What does MUD stand for? Wet dirt. Yeah, it's a multi-user dungeon, so we're going to take you back into the 80s when you would dial up into a computer in order to play multiplayer games. And hopefully you had some sort of node that had like at least 16. Goodness, 16. Yeah. Oh, what do they call them? The telephone lines coming into it. They call them port 16 node. I think they called them nodes. All right, so then we use env, blah. So we do a from env on that. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it does case adjustment as well. Got it, got it. Oh, we can provide defaults, very nice. Oh. Hey, I don't... Oh, and this says prefixed? Oh, look at that. That's interesting. I like that. We're going to prefix everything with RT. Heck. That's cool. All right. Let's make that a little longer. How do you spot a next user? Don't worry, they will tell you. But more deterministic than okay. Let's like, you hear that about like Rust people and Nix people and Neovim people and right. It's such an interesting kind of meme. It's basically the meme about people that are excited about things. Okay. Toss a default on here. And what was the syntax for the defaults? Oh, it's Saturday default, of course. This is the part where I want to be able to surround this with double quotes, but I don't know how to do that in Helix. Oh, let's go look real quick. Replace surround character. Oh, look at this. Ah, stupid ad. Go away. Can't see the content. Download the sheet. Let's down there then. Okay. Surround current selection with character. R, replace surround. Delete surround character. But how do we get into match mode? So we need to get into match mode and then we can do that. Select around text object. Oh, this looks like what I want. How do we get into enter match mode? M. Oh, okay. So if I do, let's say I'm just got to this, I'm in the middle of this word, MS double quotes. Got it. But because I was selecting, in Helix, you're always selecting something. So I was over the 0. I see. So basically I have to go PE S quote. No. So that would be BEMS quote. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, it's a little longer. And what about just selecting the word we're in? Movement. Search, match mode, minor modes. M goes into that. Okay. True. What's it again? I'm going to try this again. BEMS quote. Okay, yeah, it's BEMR. Oh, here, let's put quotes on it. Now we have quotes. We're in match. Oh, and it's got a little dialogue here that tells us what we can do. Oh, I love that. Delete quotes. Oh, look at that. Okay. I could kind of get used to that. Your Saturday default things have to refer to functions. You can use constants. Oh. That's... I see, in default zoom. Gotcha. Here we are again. We're going to change what's inside of here. So BE, oh, that's just C, BC. What? Unused variable, fine. Okay. Really, do I even care? Okay. Let's try just running that again. Upload.env file. Fine. Okay, so we have our .env file now. It's empty. It's very empty, but everything starts. Now, if we look back, not for hyper, but for port, here's our debug, and we got 8080. Oh, perfect. All right, let's pass that into the web piece. I'll not close everything, just this one. Hover close. BC, I see. That's a new one for me. Now, do we want to pass the whole of the app config in to the web supervisor? Or just the pieces it cares about? Let's do just the pieces it cares about. We could create a new type for this, for the web config. Wrong file. How do we select everything inside of the parens here? What is it? We could go back, so B, right? T paren. That only works if we're on the left side of that, but if we did capital B there, oof. No. Let's come back here. Yeah, that's still a little weird in Helix. There might be a way to select inside object. Let's do inside. Join lines inside selection. Select all right. Okay. Oh, select inside text object. That. Oh, wow. Ooh, okay. Oh, I'm in love. Okay, that works. You can select around it, inside, around it. Okay. Yeah, am I? That works so much better. Forgot what it was called. Listen port. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Oh. Now how do we get that to start Axum? Bum bum bum. You block origin, your beloved. Hey Zealand, how you doing? Man, I love this. I feel like I have new superpowers. Because here we could also do like MA print. Oh, yes. Okay. We could go to start Axum. We could have a return a function that provides this stuff. So we could give it... Here, we're going to do this again. Was it mi paren? Oh, I love that. Take both config and children, put in a small closure. Or you could do curried functions. Yeah, I was thinking that we would just pass in the... Yeah, how would we pass in? Here, basically, children. Then we have start axum, right? And then we just pass in config.listen port there, right? And the children. Got it. Can we give bind just a port? What's going on with listen port? Unused variable? It is not unused. It's not unused. Why does it think that's unused? Oh, because this is not format. Oh, Rust. Oh, I thought you were wrong, but yet again, you were right. Oh, interesting. Okay. I would rather do that. This seems a bit heavy-handed. Is this all? Am I paren? Delete. That takes a tuple. Okay. And it wants to borrow. It's fine. Shared borrow, come on. Dot into. Ah, yes. Function requires argument type to outlive static. Where's the error? Is it with... Closure may outlive function. But it borrows listen port. Oh. There we go. Oh, curried functions. Oh, all right. Friend. Oh, I see. Oh, I like this, but I think it's hard to maintain. Right, when somebody's coming, like if you get somebody new coming in, they're like, what the heck? It takes a moment, but I think people get it. It's just not as intuitive as it could be. Yeah, it's when you start getting getting extra saucy. Oh, I see. Most of how NOMS APIs work. We have a bunch of unused pieces. Now we have a listen port. And so in theory, we should be able to change the... Oh, what did we call it? Was it config port something something something? Or server main. Call it web port. RT_web port. To 8,000 this time. Hey, it works. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. It is pretty neat. I do this in JavaScript more often than I'd like to say. Mostly just for managing what you're capturing, right? Where to? So we have our web port. Good. Let's go to our buffers. Now for the accent bits, I feel like we should move this out. What do we want to call this? Like our HTTP interface? Did anyone say thanks? Thunks? Oh, thunks. Oh, no. Nobody said thunks. Oh, goodness. We need a new file for this. Nope. New scratch buffer. So we're going to have different interfaces to this. Web is going to be the first one. We might end up with like SSH being a second one, which would be fun. But if we focus on web first, we're currently in the web interface. Maybe that's okay. I'm going to call this new buffer like interface or UI. And that's going to be where Axum lives and initializes these pieces. Maybe we have a module called UI? Interesting. Telnet might be simpler. It could be simpler. The problem with Telnet is it's not secure. It can even communicate with ancient SSH clients. Yeah, but if somebody has to log in, right, over Telnet, ew, gross. Provide your username and password. It gets a little... All right, so we have UI.rs. Back to weblib. Let's rename this. Instead of Axum, let's say start UI. How do we do that? Rename symbol. There we go. Invent Telnet. Didn't that exist? Secure Telnet did exist. There was something between Telnet and SSH, right? I thought there was something between the two. Yeah, let's clean up some of these windows. Boom, boom. Okay, good. All right. Now, I think we need some way to also be able to listen to a shutdown here. Right, because Axum has the ability to not just await like this, but to also await on a specific thing. My chat is frozen here. What's going on? Why? Why did some messages just not show up? It could have been. Maybe it reconnected. Strange. I mean, it seems okay now. Okay. All right, let's focus. 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 It's Monday. It's Monday. We have to focus. I feel like I'm just trying to chase butterflies and squirrels at the moment. I did not sleep well. Okay. Okay. We need anything. I don't think so. Okay. We go into start, and this is where we start to bring pieces from a live view experiment in. We need to get the live view assets here, and we also need to have our cargo.toml set up for that. We already do. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. And this is where we start to craft the live view pieces. Now, really what I want at the moment is this base live view here. So we're going to take all of root, grab that, but we're going to leave the counters out. We'll come up with our own kind of pieces. Okay. What do we want here? We need to embed some sort of live view piece, but we don't have anything yet. It might be easiest to start with, let's say, chat, something visible. Interactive, right? That would kind of be chat. So we could create that little command box at the bottom and then some little text piece up above. What would that little input box be called? What do you just call it? Input. Ooh, they have input already. User input. User. Now, how do we create a live view? So we have some sort of struct that can have state. Okay. Define the message for it. Let's go look at their chat example. I just remembered that. Message input. Oh, I don't like the disharmony in this song. There's a little... The disharmonic undertones are just... All right. There we go. Oh, here's chat. Perfect. They have a form. They have input. Interesting. Text input. What is this? Name change? They have a list of messages, right? Who sent the message? Oh, I see. Because you get to enter your own name. Got it. Got it. Okay. Yeah. So they have the list of messages already sent. There's the form. We should know your name, so we can skip that for now. Funky Kubernetes problems again. Why do we get small nodes for images with sizes of 2 gigabytes? Oh. So Axum input on... Wow. Message change. And what do we do on message change? So when we get an update from the component, we get some data. Self.message equals data as input, unwrap as stir, unwrap to on. Okay. Self.message is a string, I see. So basically they're just saving this. The image cache and the ephemeral storage are shared. Your small nodes have 22 gigabytes. All the images we need are particular. What is with this JS commands? Oh, interesting. Ooh. So they clear value text input. Interesting. So when you submit a form, we actually shove some JavaScript down the pipe. Interesting. Okay. Fascinating. Looks like we have message and form message. All right, so let's create our live view for this. We're going to bounce back and forth from that a lot. Source lib. Oh, wrong one. Go on, web UI here. Okay, user input is going to be a form. Now inside of this, we could have the message. I don't think we need more than one. And the way that we'll broadcast this is not the same way they're doing it. I think in this one they're using an MPMC channel, which we do not need to use. We need this input to go deeper into the mud, run some logic on it, and then you end up getting input back, right? Something back. So likely we just need to be able to control receiving this text and clearing it. I'm not sure that we even need a message to be here. Unless we need to set it back. There's update. Render. We don't use that internal state here. I'm not seeing like self.message right there. Okay. So we're going to leave that out for a moment. And derive, we're going to need a number of things. Or not. Live view for that. Oh, it doesn't know anything about that, does it? I want to break this out. Let's go into web, cd source. Make dir UI, move UI.rs into UI/mod.rs. Okay. And this I want to have its own file. N. I'll write this to web source UI user input.rs. Oh, not what I meant. Interesting. Syntax error. Here? It wasn't saved. It looks like it's confused. Let's restart LSP. Okay. Implement missing members, and we want to implement... Do we want to implement default members on this? We might not need to do that for this one. Okay. So now we have our struct, user input. We need one of these. It's our user input. Just going to put it here in the middle of the page. What are we using for LSP? It doesn't look like the native one. Hey, 5G technician. We are using Rust Analyzer, and this here, the editor, is Helix. So it kind of has a bit of a feel. It looks a little bit like Vim, NeoVim, whatnot. But this is actually Helix. Next song. Alright. Yeah, you thought it was NeoVim, right? They look and behave so similar. Okay. We're not getting errors. Something's up. Well, no errors. I don't trust it. We have errors. Oh, it probably got confused because we changed the directory structure. And this UI.rs should be UI mod. Right, these are the same thing. All right, let's close that. Close that. We need to delete. I saved it after I moved it. Okay. Okay, now we have UI mod. Great. View, let's see, user input. I should panic in user input here with the to-dos. Now for that render, what do we want to render? We need a form. What else? An input field. A button? I don't want to have a button. I want it to be like old school ASCII UI, right? So we're going to strip out everything that makes it look like the web. We'll have a specific font. And we'll listen to key presses. So if somebody hits enter, then we submit. How do we do that with this stuff? No idea. Back here. All right. So we can use the HTML macro. Oh, yeah. That'll work. In this case, form Axum submit. Interesting. How do we get it so that it submits when you hit enter? That, who knows? I don't feel like typing that whole thing. Take this piece. That goes away. Okay. ID and name. This is the name in the field. This is CS name in the form. Okay. That's not going to be confusing at all. And for the updated piece, I just want to see it at first. We don't even have here. We can get rid of that. Message change needs to be user input change. Submit. We'll leave it. What do we do there? Looks like the only thing we actually do is clear that. Other than saving some of these pieces. Grab this here. The last piece. Oh, that's too far. Okay. I think we should just log it at this point. Trace error. Let's see. Data. Something happened. Can we do that, or do we need like an @ sign? I forget with tracing. Oh, Helix. All right. We do not have these pieces here. Self the message. I clear it. No, it goes away. All right. Into response. Okay, can I find the tray into response? Did I miss? Something feels off here. I'm not getting the errors. That's not good. LSP, restart. Let's have some water. Shines love, thank you for that follow. Yeah, something's a bit fishy. What could it be? Could be the experiment. Wish I could see the messages. Seems to be thinking a little bit longer now. Way over there, there's a little spinner. It looks like it stopped moving. Uh-oh. What's that mean? Oh, no, okay. Good. Okay. Call US start. Oh, that's so much nicer. Okay. We don't need this one. Remove unnecessary async. I want to look at that next. Why is this unnecessary? Oh, what? It didn't... We did this in a different file, didn't we? I thought I lost that for a moment. Okay. Gath, how are you? First time you see a mixture of Rust and HTML. Oh, yes. We're going to be generating a web view. And this is meant to be like the Phoenix framework, which is Elixir framework. It's written in Elixir. And it's meant to be very similar to that. So there's this live view idea where you could push changes to a page from the server, which means that you could have a very light front end, receive these little updates, change portions of the UI according to what the server has figured out. So instead of having to listen to a stream of data on the front end, generate HTML, and do all this thick client front end stuff, you could just have the server do it. So here's an example. Let's see if this works. Sign into your account, or listen now without signing in. Sure. So yeah, I clicked that. It didn't do anything though. We have this ping at the bottom. Something like ESI. What does ESI stand for? Element Solutions Incorporated. Rails also has something similar. Oh, ESI by Akamai. Edge side includes. Not quite. So I think the edge side includes, as your content is going out, edge side includes get incorporated into your content as it's traversing through their network. Whereas a live view, you've sent the page out, it has a little bit of JavaScript, and you have a WebSocket connection that you can send basically patches to the UI. So slightly different, I think, unless I misunderstand what ESI is. This is the first time I've seen it, so based on my very small understanding of this here. Interesting, though. I forgot to close this input. Okay. Tracing. Found a macro. Oh, yes. It is a macro. Thank you. We don't have our type, our message type yet. I don't know, struct. Or was that an enum? I think it was an enum? No, it's just a struct. We don't really have anything that we want to store in there. I mean, maybe the message, but how do we associate the message with this data? We have message change, name message. Oh, is this name associated to that? Aha. So the message here though is form message for the live view. And form message didn't hold anything. It's just an enum. So when we get that message, we have to look for the data. And what is the data? The data is event data. I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, that's for message list. Good, good, good. Okay. Form message, sure. And this is going to be our form message. Do we not have Saturday for this? CD source. Webs. Cargo ads. Saturday. Okay, those are there. Tracing. Seems like that should be working. Message value is not satisfied. Okay. What is new message here? It's type message. Okay. Oh, it doesn't like this data. How do we get live view to, not live view, but tracing to accept that? Can we... I think I have the syntax wrong. We could include the level. I think we have to give it a name. Metadata, okay, blah, blah, blah. Span. Figuring attributes. Okay, nope. Recording fields. Here we go. Field name equals field value. Okay. Is it happier if we do that? Not entirely. Is it just not like the type? Trait value. Trait bound value is not satisfied. Okay. What is value? Can we derive value? Tracing value. It's sealed. Okay. Oh. Hold on a sec. Is it because we're not borrowing that? Format argument must be a string literal. Field names can include dots, but should not be terminated by them. Okay, do we do the text first? Formatting specifier missing. I don't want to add formatting. Oh, these are for spans. Oh. Prevented a catastrophe. Kubernetes switch. Yeah, okay, so that's it. Well, I'm glad you're saving things. I used to work at a place where there was this kind of hero complex. Right? You'd get into like production, you get some software into production, and then something would go wrong, right? And it was crazy, right? Things would go wrong. You'd have to have somebody like make a change, compile it, put it out there again, like as an event was happening. And like this is like broadcast television, sort of live events, right? And then, you know, the person would be this hero, like, yeah, you know, they fixed this, yay them. But it was something that they introduced. They didn't test. Right? And so I tried really, really hard to get away from that. I was sort of like, oh wow. Well, good job, Glitch. Someone that works, I used to work at ESPN for XGAMs. That was how every event went. Yes. Oh, I hated that. Valesky, how you doing? I used to work at a company called Sport Vision. Did the first and 10, you know, all those cool. What do I want to use here? Sure, use the debug version. Okay. Outline struct. Yellow line, yeah, we did the yellow line. The hardest games to do were the Blue Devils. Blue Devil games in the rain. I misspelled that. Okay. So Blue Devils, if you could see their blue field. Occasionally they play on this just blue field. I'm not seeing anything. But it was basically like camouflage. You'd have these people in these blue uniforms playing on this blue field. Then you'd have rain, so everything's all wet, right? And you get the lights from the stadium reflecting. And so it's hard to do that sort of multicolor chroma key for the first and 10 lines, because you would just cut like right through people, because they matched everything else. You're mainly the Kubernetes person at work, so they like, how do the logs look? Oh, it was 15 minutes till the end of work too. Oy. Four messages private. Where is it? Here. Pub crate? Pub super? That one's fine. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Boise State at the Blue Field. I see. Yeah, Boise State. Oh my goodness. That's right. We used to do some college games. Oh, and the Broncos. Oh, maybe it was the Blue Devils on the Broncos field? I don't remember. But yeah, they color these things occasionally. And when the Blue Devils were on the blue field, it's just nuts. Okay, it looks like it's going to maybe do something. Localhost. Oh, look at that. We have a little send thing. Let's reload. Oh. So we have WebSocket connected. Oh, no way. It sends on every change. I don't think we want that. I just want on enter. Yeah, then we can click send. Okay, and then it cleared it out for us. Great. Clear value, selector, user input. Okay. Okay. Oh. Well, that's a start. This is the start of our web-based MUD. Need to get the send button gone. Look at that. So it looks like enter works just fine. We can get rid of the button. Get rid of the border on that. Get the styling cleaned up eventually. And then this will be the beginning of our little MUD, web-based MUD thing. All right. Need to get ready to run to a meeting. Okay, Prime's doing Rust. Anybody else? All right. Thank you all for hanging out. It's been fun. We made a little bit of progress. As long as we keep making little bits of progress, we'll get there. So, till next time, y'all. Bye-bye. Happy Monday.